Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Clay Loves Logic, where on this channel I solve logic-based Sudoku puzzles I find interesting. Today I'm going to be looking at a puzzle called Prickly Pear by Nordy. As always, I'll put the link to this puzzle in the description of the video so you can try it out if you'd like, but with that being said, let us look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So you have to have the digits 1 to 9 in every 3x3 box, in every row, and indeed in every column. We have an interesting rule set today. The sum of the digits on a green cactus is less than or equal to every digit it shares an edge with. So whatever these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever these 6 digits are, their sum has to be less than this digit, these digits, this digit, these digits, this digit, and this digit. Okay. And then we have this difference rule, where the difference between the digits on an orange cactus is greater than or equal to every digit it shares an edge with. So if the difference here is 6, then these digits would all have to be, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are the rules. Well, okay, so for starters, let's look at this cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all the digits this cactus shares an edge with. And at any given time, there is 3 of them. 3 in any row, column, or box is the maximum. So these digits so we're going to have to maximize or minimize this with 3 1s and 2 2s. And that'll give us a sum of 7. And that'll give us 7, 8, 9 pairs flanking it. Won't it? Okay. So now, for this to be, so how does this orange logic work? The difference between the digits on an orange cactus is greater than or equal to every digit it shares an edge with. So if the difference here is 3, all of these are higher. Okay, well, you could never have a difference that is 9 because 9 minus 1 is 8. 1 second. Okay, what was I saying? You can never have a difference that is 9. So there's a 9 on this cactus somewhere. Okay, what is this cell saying? This digit is less than everything it shares an edge with. Okay, that makes sense. And where do you put a 1? Or sorry, a 2. Well, for this to be like, because what are we thinking? If the difference, if this was a 2 and this difference was then 5, we got a 6, 7, 8, 9. So the difference between the digits, this is just a weird rule set. The difference between the digits on an orange cactus is greater than or equal to whatever this difference is, everything's bigger than it or the same. So it can't be too big of a difference because if it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, the maximum difference is 4. But if we have a 7 or an 8 here, the difference has to be 7. And we put 7, 8. Difference between the digits on an orange cactus is greater than or equal to every digit it shares. Oh, greater than or equal to every digit it shares an edge with. So if this was 7, all of these would be 7 or less. Yeah, so that's what we have to do. Sorry, this rule set keeps tricking me. That's 927. This is not a 9 anymore. This is not a 7, and this is not a 7. We need to put an 8 somewhere in this box. And if we know the rules, all of these digits have to be bigger than this digit. So this digit could never be an 8. These digits have to have a difference of less than 7. So this is an 8. This is no longer an 8. I like the art of this puzzle, actually. You know, these are all cactuses, prickly pear. So pairs of different digits, pairs of different types of cactuses here. And we have, you know, these green cactuses have pluses to say sum. And then we have these little indents that are arrows saying, you know, greater than the sum. And then here we have, you know, minuses to say subtraction. And with the art, the little arrows pointing out. Actually, that's really cute. That's funny. Okay, so all these digits have to be 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple. And of course, the point I just highlighted is that this has to be less than this. So this can't be a 6, and then this can't be a 3. That would just make this a 4, 3. Okay, let's look at this cactus, because we need 5 unique digits that get us to the sum of this is less than all of these, or the same. So this is this sums to 5 or less. So it's just going to be at max 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 1, 2 to get 3, but it is at least, well, the max it sums to is 5. Okay. Let's turn our attention to sorry, my dog is playing with toys she's not allowed to play with, i.e. my blankets, when I want her to play with toys. Crazy concept. What can we do here? The difference of these is greater than all of these. Now, in fact, we can't put a 1 or a 2 here. And we can't put a 1 or a 2 here. In fact, we can't put 1 or 2 in any of these spots. So that's going to, difference between these digits, that's kind of going to force us to put at least, well, the biggest digit we could have on, or the smallest digit we could have on this would be a 3. And we need the difference to be greater than at least a bunch of other stuff. This difference has to be greater than, well, at least 4. The difference has to be at least higher than 4. Well, 4 or higher. Well, actually, if the difference is 4 and we got there with 8, 4, then what do we put here? We can only have one more low digit, 3. We need 2 low digits. This difference has to be at least 5. And then we could have a 3 and a 4, a 1, 2, a 3, 4, and a 5. This difference has to be 5. I want to say 5 or higher. So I think it has to have a 9 on it then. Yeah. Now, this digit is less than or equal to every digit it shares an edge with. So this needs to be, if this can only be 3 or 4, this can't be 5 because the difference has to be 5 or higher. Because again, if the difference is if this is 4 and the difference is 5, you have to put 3 here, and then you could put 5 there. But then what do you put here? 3, 4, 5 somewhere over here. Probably fine. But what we are saying is this digit is going to be 3 or 4. Because it needs to be less than this. But, I mean, that's all well and fine. Let's think through this for a second. This digit here. So this is not a 1 or a 2 anymore. This digit has to be 3, 4, 5. If this is 9, 3, then the difference would be 6. And we could put 6s on a few of these. Well, any of them, really. What we do know is these two digits have to be, 6, 7, or 8. Because even if we can say that we can have a difference of 6, well, we still have to put 7 and 8 somewhere. So 7 is in one of two places, because a 7 will never be on, in any of this real estate. And an 8 will be somewhere over here. So then it's just 6. Okay, and then this digit, of course, this is less than the digit it shares an edge with. So 6 would never be here, 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 or here. Or sorry. No, it could be. But these could never be 3. Because the smallest digit this could be is 3. So that takes a 3 out of those. Is that a genuine 4, 5 pair now? Well, yeah, because now the difference can't be 6, which means this can't be 6, this can't be 6, and this can't be 6. So we have a 6, 7, 8 triple. And now this is a 3. And this is a 6 because I think this is a genuine 4, 5 pair now, because what we're learning is this difference has to be, well, if it's a 4, the difference is 5. And I think it has to be, because if the difference is 5, this digit, well, if the difference is 5, this is now, sorry, if this is a 5 and the difference is 4, then 4 goes here, 4 goes here, something small goes, okay, so that's still possible. But what we are learning is this is a 6. Because this is a genuine 4, 5 pair at this point. So there's no 6 up there. And now where do you put a 6? You put a 6. Well, we know we can't put a 6 on this difference anymore, because the difference is at most 5. So there's always a 6 up here, which means this is a 7, this is a 6, and this is an 8. And that's all well and good. And now where do you put a 3? Well, you could still put a 3 up here. I'm not convinced that. Well, this is an 8, at least. So that's a 7. Well, yeah. Yeah, this is a 3, 4, 5 triple. This is 4, 5. This is a 1, 2 pair. Well, this is a 9 by Sudoku. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Cool puzzle. That's not a 9 anymore. This is not a 9 anymore. This is not an 8. Very cool puzzle. Okay. If this is a 5, the difference is 4, and this is a 4, this is a 4. This is, yeah, so it's still possible that that works. So I'm gonna just, I don't think we can resolve that yet. I'm gonna wait. There's not a 3 here anymore. Okay, now let's turn our attention to this prickly pear because, or prickly cactus, sorry. Um, in any given box, well, the biggest box with the most constraint is this one. This box has 3 digits that have to be the same size or equal as this. So the highest sum this could be again is 6. And I think it has to be 6 because if this is 6, this could be 6, 7, 8. But what we're learning is, well, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's already a high digit here. This is already 7 or 8. So for this to have, yeah, this is just 1, 2. And they're going to repeat digits such that we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this will sum to 6. And then these digits are going to be from 6, 7, 8, 9. This digit's not a 9. This digit is not 7, nor is it 8. I don't know about this one yet. But this is 6, 7, 8. It's not 9 because of this 9. This is 6, 7, 8. It's not 9 because of that 9. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 6, 9. So we have a 6, 9 pair in this row now. So that's not 6. So, oh, hey, look at that. We get a 6. That's 6. Neither of these are 6 now. And then this is 6, 8, 9 because of the 7. Yeah. Okay. So let us think now. We have a 1, 2 in here already. We have a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruple. So we have to place the digits 3, 4, and 5. Now, we know that this can't be a 9. Or, yeah, this can't be a 9 because it's touching this difference. And the biggest difference this could ever be in a perfect world is 9 and 1. And if this is 9 and 1, it's a difference of 8. So by that logic, this is always a 6, and this is the 9. So this is not a 9. Okay, and this is not a 9. Oh, and now we have a 7, 8 pair, which gives us a 9. And that gives us an 8, which gives us a 7, which gives us a 9. Okay, so what do we know? The difference here is greater than or equal to every digit it shares an edge with. So for this to work, these two digits, this is going to resolve this because the smallest difference we can make this is 4 if it's 9 minus 5. The biggest difference we can make it is 6, 9 minus 3. But we can never do that because this digit here, uh-oh, does that give us an issue? Um, no, it doesn't. Does it? Crap, 1 second. Let me think through this. Because what I was just saying is this difference has to be, this difference has to be, oh, yeah, this difference is greater than, or, oh, yeah, greater than or equal to, my God, I keep thinking less than. Okay, so this can still be a 3. Because if this is a 3, it's saying, this difference is 6. All these digits have to be less than 6. So 3, 4, 5. This is at least 3 because there's a 1, 2. And there's a 1, 2 here. So this could be 3, 4, 5. This could be 3, 4, 5. This could be 6, but this can't. So all of these digits, yeah, all these digits have to be less than the difference between these two. So if this is a 5, then we'd have to have 3, 4, 3, 4. Oh, we have a 6 here. This is a 3. That's the way to see it. Look at that. This difference has to be 6 or less. Yeah, so we get a 6. So we have a 4, 5 pair, so we get a 3. That's going to give us a 4, 5 pair. Great. Okay. This is no longer 3. This is a cool puzzle. This really is a cool puzzle. Well, now we have to put a 3 in this box, don't we? This can't be a 3. And then nothing touching this can be a 3. So this is a 3. Which that then says we need a 3 somewhere over here in this row. So this is a 3. Yeah. And then this is from 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. And I can't really take anything out of it just yet, actually. Because again, this could be 1, 2. Oh, it can't be 1, 2. Look at that. It can't be 1, 2 because there's a 1, 2 here. So there's always a 4 on this. So it's at least 5 or 6. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. This digit here just has to be lower than all of these. Okay. Not terribly useful yet. We do know there's a 3 somewhere down here. We know there's a 3 somewhere over here. And then we don't know much else. Oh, well, here's a naked single. So this is not a 3. Now what? There's at least 3 digits. Second. No. We're not playing that game, baby. Okay, sorry. Let's think about this one. There's at least 3 digits that have to be greater than the sum of these. And what do we even need down here? 1, 2, 4. Excuse me, sorry. 1, 2, 4, and 5. And then here we need 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now that gives us a 7, 8 pair, which makes sense. So could this ever have a 6 on it? If this is 6, this is 7. That doesn't work. This is a 7, 8 pair. Actually, that 7, 8 pair is really powerful because it means this digit and this digit have to be greater than the sums of these. So at most, these can only sum to 5. So they can't have a 6 or a 5 on them anymore. And this could never be a 4. That gets rid of those ability to be 1, 2. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple here. Now let's keep thinking through this. This digit, both have to be higher than these digits. So if this is, or the sum of these, or the same. So if this is 3, 1, this can still be a 4. There is a chance. This could never be a 3, though. How could it? This can never be a 3, which gives us a 3, doesn't it? Yeah, we get a 3 there. Now this is either 1 or 2. If it's 1, there's still plenty room for these to be 4. In fact, one of these is 4, but it could be this one. And if this is a 2, then it sums to 5, and this is the 4. And this is the 5, and this is the 6, which is all well and good. Yeah. Okay. We need a 6 somewhere over here. It's not here. So this is a 3, 6 pair. What are these now? 4, 5? Yeah, and that gives us a 4, 5 pair in this row. And what can we do with that? What do we need left? We need 1 and 2. Okay. So now we have a 1, 2, 4 triple. Which, oh, and actually we've known for a while that there had to be a 4 on here, which should have pointed to that. Yeah, that resolves that nicely. So what do we need here? 6, 8, and then not 6, 8, and 9, I guess. Yeah. So by Sudoku, this is a 9. And this is a 6, 8. So we have a 6, 8 pair, a 1, 2, 4 triple. This is not a 4 anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8. What is this? 4, 5. It's not a 6 or an 8. Could be a 7. What do we have here? We have a 1, 2, 3, 6. So this is 4, 5. It's not a 6. Could be a 7. It's not an 8. We have a naked single. But this can't be an 8. None of these are an 8. No, this could be an 8. Sorry. Yeah. Well, look at this digit now. That resolves that, doesn't it? Because this now has to be the sum of digits on a green cactus is less than or equal to all of its pairs. Well, so if this is a 6, this could never be a 3. So this is a 3 and this is a 6. Because this needs to be higher than this. Yeah. And now this digit has to be higher than a 3. So this digit is from 4 or higher. 5, 6, 8. And then what do we, we need a 7 somewhere in this row. This can't be a 7. This can't be a 7. Yeah, so there's a 7 here. And now what is this? A 1, 2? That's going to give us a 1, 2, 4 triple. So 5, 6, 8, 9. So 5, 6, 8, 9. Because it can't be a 7. This can't be a 6 or an 8. So this is only 5 or 9. This isn't 9. Okay. We need a 3 somewhere. By Sudoku, it's only there. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Well, if all the digits we need now are 5, 6, 8, 9, can this be a 4? Wait a minute. Why couldn't this be a 4? Oh, because we have a 1, 2, 4 triple. But this could be a 4. So could this. Okay, sure. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 8, 9. This is not a 6 or an 8. This is not 9. This is not a 9. Okay, yeah, there you go. Where do you put 9s? This is a 9. Now this is a 9. Does that do all the 9s? Yeah, nice. Okay. Where do we go from here? Going to be resolving this, isn't it? Well, actually, look, we have a 1-2 pair. This is a 4. Yeah. So now if this is well, now look, that does it. That does it because we can't have a 5 in this row. Why can't this be a 5? I think this could be a 5, but the point is, if this is now a 2, this sums to a 6. And we can't put a 5 anywhere that doesn't touch it. There's always a 5 on this. So this has to be a 1 because we need to put a 5 on this somewhere. This is 1. Because again, we need 5, 6, 8, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this has to sum to 5. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It does all the ones and twos, I believe. Oh, and now this sums to 5. So if this sums to 5, we need to have the 4 up here, which gives us a 5. Yeah. That gives us this 5 now sees this 4 and this 5. This 4 sees this 5, this 4, this 4, this 5. This is now the only spot left with which we could put a 4. This is a 7, 8 pair. This is a 7, 8 pair. This is a 6. So this is a 5. This is not a 5, nor is it a 6. This is not a 4. So this is the 4. So 7, 8 pair, a 6, 8 pair, 6, 7, 5. Okay. Well, this is not a 4. Well, and this is not any of these digits. This is not 6 or 8. This is a 5, 7 pair. Yeah. A 6, 8 pair. We have a 7, 8 pair here. So that gives us a 5, 6 pair. And now, it's going to be this difference, isn't it? Because this difference here is 5. This difference is 6, but this difference is 5. This digit has to be a 5. That'll give us a 5, a 7, an 8, and a 6. An 8 and a 7, and an 8 and a 7, 5 and a 6, an 8 and a 7, and an 8 and a 6. Wow. 34 minutes, 58 seconds. 40 people have solved this puzzle in 1.9 days. Nordy, excellent puzzle. I really, really enjoyed this. This puzzle is very cute to look at. It's very fun. I think this is my 30th. Yeah, I think this will be the 30th one I've solved now. My 30th Sudoku on this channel. Not the 30th I've solved, the 30th video I've made and published. But I've had a great time. And I think I'm going to put a little more effort into the quality of the videos now, because when I first started this, it was just, do people like it? Will people watch it? And do I enjoy it? Well, I enjoy it, and that's first and foremost what's important, because I'm having fun making these. And it seems to be that people are, slowly watching them more and more. So I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe get a better webcam. I'm just using the built-in one on my computer. Get a better webcam, maybe get some better lighting or something, try to up the value of the production in the videos, if you will, because I'm really enjoying doing it. But anyways, everyone should try this puzzle. Nordy, great puzzle, very fun. Great video for my 30th. Thanks, everyone. Catch you on the next one.